2, concrete class. That's perfect. Yeah, next one. Our code must be open for extension and must be closed for modification. Must and should be open for extension. Must and should be open for closed for what? That's really great, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay. File open. Yeah, either day I was talking about strategy design pattern. What's your batch code? 515. Here is what? Spring core. Then what is there? More on strategy design pattern using Spring core. Principle number 2. Yes. Okay. What is the principle number 3, guys? Our code must be open for extension and must be closed for modification. Or if you implement rule number 2 perfectly, there is no problem to implement rule number 3, guys. It's a just extension of rule number 2. Rule number 2 says what? Make all dependent classes implementing common interface. Take that common interface reference variable and start injecting the things. Take that common interface reference variable. Okay, let me check. Am I audible, online students? Am I visible, online students? Am I loud and clear? Okay, are we good to go? That's great. What rule number says make all dependent classes implementing what? Common interface. And take that common interface reference variable in target class has a property. Then you can inject whatever dependent you want. You can replace one dependent with another dependent without touching the source code of the target class or not. This is nothing but achieving loose coupling through interfaces. And this topic has got a name, technical name in core Java, LCRP, loose coupling with a runtime polymorphism. Yes or no? Na? Loose coupling with what? A runtime polymorphism. That's great, guys. Okay. Then what about rule number 3? The way you implement rule number 2 automatically gives scope to implement rule number 3. Our code must be open for extension. And by implementing that common interface courier, already Blue Dot and DTDC courier classes are there. If needed, I can add one more courier class called first flight, one more courier class called DHL, one more courier class called eCart. So that means our code is open for extension. I can have more and more courier services. Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. Super. Okay. DHL.java. Next one is what, guys? Firstflight.java. DHL.java and what? Firstflight.java. Here is my DHL. Here is my what? First flight. Okay. Okay, now listen. But our code must be open for closing or not, guys? Must be closed for modification. Sir, how can you make your code closed for modification? Or modification means not opening the source code and modifying, boss. By developing subclasses, we can inherit the methods and we can override the methods. Overriding means indirectly modifying the method logics, na? Superclass already X logic is there. By overriding same method in Y class, we can modify the logics or not, guys. By overriding a same method in another class, we can write Z logics over there or not there. So this is called what? Overriding. This is called what? Overriding. Are you getting my point there or not there? Super, boss. Okay, now tell me here. Public class DHL implements what? Courier. Public class first flight implements what? Courier. This part is helping us to have a more and more courier classes. If I can take all the classes as final classes, can we have subclasses for final classes? When no subclasses, is there any question of overriding the methods? No overriding means no modification for the logics, na boss. Is it not an interesting aspect or not, guys? Ah, sir, I don't want to take final class. Then what should I do? You can think about taking methods as final methods. We can think about taking methods as what? Final methods. What do you say, guys? If you take methods as final methods, ultimately what happens, boss? If you take methods as final method, ultimately what happens? I want reply, my day. Can we override in the subclasses? No overriding means no modification. Problem is solved automatically or not, guys? Problem is solved automatically or not? I want reply, my dear. Super, guys. So final conclusion is rule number 2 implementation automatically makes our code open for what? Extension. Clear, boss? Automatically makes our code open for what? Extension. Is that clear or not? Come on. Super. Okay. That's number 2. Yeah. What is number 2? Number 2, if I take classes as final classes or methods as final method, we cannot override them in the subclasses. Final classes means we cannot have subclasses. Final methods means those subclasses are there, we cannot override them. So automatically what happened, my dear? Come on. Our code is closed for modification or not, guys? Right. So that is the implementation of rule number 3. Check it out. Making all possible dependent classes implementing common interface makes our code open for what? Extension, because we can add more dependent classes by implementing that interfaces. That means we can add more dependent classes like first flight, DHL, and etc. Implementing what? Common interface, that is courier. Public class DHL implementing what, guys? Courier. This is the delivery. Our earlier 2 courier classes are already there. DTDC and what? This. Okay, next one. First flight implements what? Courier. We are ready now here or not, guys? That's great. Either by taking classes as final classes or by taking methods as what? Final method. We can make our code closed for what? Modification. Final classes cannot have subclasses, so code of the class cannot be modified. Final methods of superclass cannot be overridden in the subclasses, so the code of the methods cannot be modified. Can be modified or cannot be modified? Super, guys. After implementing rule number 1, rule number 2 perfectly, by just doing small modification, this rule number 3 can be implemented or not, guys? Definitely this rule number 3 can be implemented or not, guys? Say something, my dear. I want reply, my dear. Okay. Now tell me. Public final class, what is there? Flipkart. Private courier has a property. What property, guys? Public void set courier. This dot courier is equal to courier. Here is my shopping method or not, guys? Here is my shopping method or not there? Come on, everyone. Okay, what is the class? Final. Interface regular one. DTDC class also taken as final class. Okay, next. We have blue dot class that is also taken as final class. DHL and first flight newly added classes, even that also taken as final class, guys. By taking all these classes as final classes, we kept our code closed for modification or not, guys? We kept our code closed for modification or not, guys? Say something, my dear. Convinced with me or not, guys? Super, boss. Right. First, I want to implement strategy design pattern by using what? Core Java setup. Later, I want to go for what? Spring. Okay, now listen. Here, you have to take target and dependent classes. You have to inject one of the dependent to target. So instead of me doing that work manually in every client application, it's better to develop one factory pattern now, boss. He will call method having dependent courier name, DTDC. It only creates DTDC class object. It only creates Flipkart class object. It only assigns DTDC class object to Flipkart object. Happily returns Flipkart object now, boss. Happily, solidly returns Flipkart object or not, guys? Is it not interesting, my dear? I want reply, my dear. Come on, everyone. Super, boss. Okay. Strategy, are we using singleton pattern? No, boss. In strategy, there is no need of singleton. According to application, patterns will be used. Because of pattern, applications will not be developed. Yes. When you feel hungry, you will eat the food. Since you have eaten food, you should not think hungry should come. Right? Reverse is not true. Yes or no, na boss? Similarly, according to the requirement, we choose the design pattern. Since you want to work with some design pattern, requirement cannot be changed. I hope you are understanding. At right time, there is a need of working with a singleton also, we work with a singleton. But in this example, we are going to see strategy pattern and factory pattern. Strategy pattern to design target and dependent classes. Why factory pattern is taken? Instead of suffering client application fellow, creating target class object and dependent class object, assigning dependent to what? Target class object. So if we give one factory to him, are you getting my point? He will use the factory and he will get the object from the factory. That's it. He will use the factory and he will get the factory from the object from the factory. Not what object? Target object assigned with our choice dependent object. Suppose while calling method of factory, I passed courier as what? Blue dot. It creates blue dot class object. It also create target Flipkart object. It only assigns what? Come on. Blue dot object to what? Target class object. And returns a Flipkart object having blue dot object. Happy news na, boss. Super, guys. Strategy DP implementation in what? Core Java. Okay. com.nt. This is my courier interface. DTDC blue dot Flipkart. Courier is the interface. These are the courier classes, dependent classes. This is my target class now, boss. Okay, factory, Flipkart factory. Why Flipkart factory? At the end, it is returning Flipkart class object. Having one or other courier object now, boss. Having one or other what? Courier object. Okay. Test package or main class. Where main method is there. Where main method is there. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. It is recommended to take Java package names with multiple words having company names, project names, module names, and etc. Number one advantage. Simple package names are com.nt.category. Com for company, NT for Naresh Technology or Natras sir, category. ORG means organization, NT for what? Company name. Or if you don't like this, project name dot module name dot category. Don't take single word in the package name. Always take multiple words in the package name. Always prefer taking multiple words in the package name. Are you getting my point? Super, guys. In the implementation of one design pattern, we can use what? support of multiple other design pattern. Like we can use factory pattern in the implementation of what? Strategy DP to create and return target class object having the client choice dependent class object for the main class or client application. Simply for the main class or client application. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, boss. Now let's see what is there in that. Strategy. In strategy DP implementation, we take the support of factory pattern. Factory pattern. Okay. To create our choice. What, guys? Dependent class object and to assign that object to target class object. To assign that object to what, guys? To assign that object to target class object. To assign that object to target class object. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. Target class object and also to return target class object having dependent class object to the client application, nothing but main class. Nothing but main class. Simply, literally nothing but main class. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. This is my Eclipse IDE. This is my Eclipse IDE, now boss. Come on, everyone. Yes. Yeah, 515. What's our batch code? 515. So Flipkart is our target class. Total how many dependents are there? 3. DTDC, Blue Dot, DHL. If you don't like, you can take something else. If you don't like this example, you can take vehicle and engine example. Vehicle, diesel engine, petrol engine, electric engine. All of them will make implementing common engine interface, right? So we can change from one engine to another engine without touching the source code of the vehicle class or not, guys. Or you can take another example. Cricket batsman, MRF bat, SS bat, one more company bat. All these bat classes implement what? Common bat interface. What interface? Common bat interface. So we can change from one bat to another bat without touching the source code of the target class or not, guys. Without simply without touching the source code of target class, it can be done or not, guys. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Close all editors. Where is this strategy design pattern is basically, guys? Where is this strategy design pattern? Basically, I want reply, boss, everyone. Core Java. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. What is there? Project. Then Java project. IOC pros 07. What is there? 07. Strategy DP Core Java. Say next. Say finish. Say no. Say next. Say this one. Right click. New package. Com dot nt dot. What is there? ESP. Yeah, I think here no spring beans, guys. We use the word called components. Any reusable class is called component or not, guys? Any reusable class is called component or not, guys? Com dot nt dot factory. That's great. Next, package. Not coming? TV coming or not coming? Not visible. Blue color. TV joined in BSP party. What you will do? Okay. Somewhere lose connections, nothing else. Sometimes pink color also comes, you know. Solid, huh? Thank you. I think solid it seems. కలర్ ఏదో మారుతాను చూసుకోండి కనెక్షన్స్. యా, దట్ ఈస్ చేంజింగ్ కలర్స్. సమ్ టైమ్ బ్లూ, సమ్ టైమ్ గ్రీన్. Interface. Let's decide common interface. It's better to take the interface name starting with the letter I to tell that it is not a class, it is an interface, right? Okay, guys. I courier. What is there, guys? I courier. Here is my I courier dot Java. I courier dot Java. Next one. Okay. Courier. Generally, what courier people will do? Deliver the product. They deliver the product into order ID. What ID? They need to deliver the product based on the order ID only, na? Public string deliver order ID, OID. That's great. Right click, guys, new class. What is there? DTDC. What I want to add? What I want to add here, boss? Matching interfaces, I courier. What is there? I courier. That's great. I courier.java. Here is my what? DTDC.java. What dot Java, guys? DTD. Here is my DTDC. Add unimplemented methods. What I'm trying to say here? Add unimplemented methods. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super. Add unimplemented methods. Okay, here is my what? Okay, no, it's a core Java application, right? Okay. I will add constructor to give the feeling object is created, nothing else. Sys_trace. Here, let me put the word zero param constructor. Systrace. What is there? Deliver method. Systrace deliver method. Okay. Public string deliver into OID. OID is nothing but what, guys? Order ID. OID is nothing but order ID. That's great, boss. Okay. Super. Here I will write a message. Return OID, order ID. Order items are ready to deliver. What is this? Using DTDC courier, sir. OID, order items are ready to deliver using what? DTDC courier service. Same thing I have to do for another courier service also, my dear. Yes, here I will take blue dot. What dot, guys? Blue. Blue dot Java. What is the class name here? Blue dot. Here, I have to change this one to blue dot now, boss. Yes. Here is what? Blue dot deliver. OID order ID items are ready to deliver using what? Blue dot courier service. What dot courier service? Blue. File save as. Next one. File save as. Next one. DHL. What is there, guys? DHL. DHL. Here is my what? DHL. Okay. DHL. Deliver. OID, order ID, order items are ready to deliver using what? DHL couriers. DHL courier service. Are you getting my point? iCourier.java, DHL.java, DHL. This is my what? Blue dot. It's happening or not happening, boss? Super, guys. iCourier, DTDC, DHL, Blue dot. Is it okay, guys? Come on, everyone. Super. Okay. But you have to develop the target class, na? Whatever we developed, all these are what? Dependent classes, right? Okay. To implement rule number 3, it's better to take class as the final class. Our code must be closed for modification. Yes. What is this? Dependent class. That's great. Next one. DHL.java. Here is my what, guys? Dependent class. That's great. Blue dot Java. Blue dot Java. What is there? Dependent class. What class, my dear? Dependent class. Okay. iCourier, DHL, DTDC, Blue dot. Comfortable? All these are dependent classes, guys. Okay. But it's better to take these classes as final classes, na? Super. Okay. Here is what? DHL. This class also has what? Final. That's great. Yeah, you have to place before final. Okay. Yeah. Now, can I take Flipkart as the target class this time? Or if you don't like Flipkart, take Amazon, guys. If you don't like Amazon, take something else. Mintra, you take. What is there in that? Or you take a generic name called e-commerce. It's up to you, boss, right? Name Flipkart. Since Flipkart is an Indian company, bit popular in India, that's why I'm taking it. Okay. New, what is there? Class. What is there, guys? Flipkart. Flipkart dot class. That is target class now, boss. This is also final class, my dear. Come on, everyone. Yes. Okay, now tell me, I'm going to take as a property to assign one or other courier's object to the target object. I'm going to take one as a property. Tell me, I should take this as a property type as DTDC class type or blue dot type or DHL type or common type. What is the common type for all the three classes? I courier. So it's better to take as a property of type interface type na boss. Because if I take property type as I courier, so headache is gone or not gone? Super guys. What is there? Has a property. Private. What is there? I courier. I courier courier. Private I courier courier. Private I courier courier. Setter method for setter injection. Setter method for setter injection. Public wide. What is there? Set to courier. Courier courier. Public wide set courier courier courier. Yes. Courier, I courier. I courier. Okay, boss. Yeah, tell me. This dot courier is equal to courier. Yes, I will write SOP statement here. Systrace. Systrace will give SOP with the default message, na boss? That's great. I will also take one SOP here. Systrace. Zero param constructor. What constructor, guys? Zero param constructor. That's great or not, guys? Here is my what, my dear? Business method. What is there? Public string. What is there, guys? Public string. Tell me. Generate. Okay, here I will take a message as shopping. Shopping. In shopping, what will be there? You will be having item names and prices. Then we have to calculate the bill amount. If any discount is there, we have to give. Generating order ID, we have to go for what? Delivery of the products or not? We definitely need to think about going for delivery of the products or not, guys. Super, guys. Tell me. String array items. Next, double array prices. String array by this one, double array prices. Calculated, what is there? Bill amount. Yeah, tell me here. Double total is equal to total 0.0. Double total is equal to 0.0. Yeah. Yeah, fine. Tell me here, what is this? For. What is there? For. String array item, double array what? Prices. Okay. String array item, double array what? Prices. Yes, my dear. Here, for double P prices. Double P prices. Okay. Total is equal to total plus P. Total is equal to total plus P. We got the total bill amount or not? Okay. We got the total bill amount or not, guys? Everyone getting my point there or not there? Super. Followed by this, what is the this one guy? Okay. Uh, Go for delivery. Okay. Use the courier. Yes. String message is equal to courier dot what dot guys? Courier dot deliver. Here we have to pass order ID. But better to generate one random number as order ID. Generally, order ID will come in a sequence. So for that one database sequence, all this stuff we have to use. But right now we are not developing that much serious application. Can we generate one random number as what? Order ID? Yeah, tell me, what is the class we have in core Java to generate any pseudo random number? Random class is there na boss? Random class is there or not there? Okay. Generate the pseudo random number as the order ID. What is there guys? As the order ID. Random is equal to random of random, yeah, what is this? Into order ID is equal to random dot next int. Random dot next int of I am passing 1 lakh. It will generate pseudo random number between 1 to 1 lakh or not, guys. Any number it can generate. Time to time it will change. So that random number I passed here, right? Okay. Super guys. Now prepare the final message. What message guys? Prepare the final message. Are you getting my point? Yes. Return, return arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string. Items are items are purchased. Items are purchased. Are you getting my point there? Items are purchased. Having prices. What guys? Having prices. Arrays dot to string prices. Having prices. Arrays dot to string prices. Are you getting my point there, guys? Arrays dot to string prices. Are purchased having prices. Arrays dot to string what? Prices. Arrays dot to string what? Prices. Okay. With bill amount. What amount? With bill amount. Tell me here. What is there? Total. Okay, total. After that, we are delivering the message by using MSG variable na boss. We are delivering the message by using MS. Yes, we are simply delivering by using what? MSG. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Some yellow color hand is coming next to your photo. Can you check the settings? It is not going. Yellow color hand, my hand only, ra. Okay, why are you worried about hand, ra? Worry about me. My facial expressions. Who is this online? It's from Abex, it's coming. Okay, then I cannot do anything. Focus on subject. This one you are talking. I think now it's gone. Now it's gone on my face, my video. That shows how focused you are. Right, whatever it is, great observation. Okay, simple solution. Okay, you are great. Concentrate on subject also. I hope the people who observed a yellow color hand, they noticed here there is a random class and it generates pseudo random number between 1 and what given number. Different time, different numbers it will generate, boss. Okay, once that is done, my dear. Okay, once that is done, this is my business method here. This is simply my business method or not, guys? Here is my blue dot, DHL, DTDC. Here is my what? Flipkart. This is my iCourier.java. What dot Java? Yeah, this is the basic stuff that we are taken or not, guys. Right click on it. Tell me. New. What is there? Class. Factory we have to develop. But in this factory, in the Flipkart also, better to take the class as final class. Yes. So that means our code is closed for modification. Because of interfaces, code is open for extension. And in Flipkart class, dependent is taken off interface type. That means we are coding with interfaces or concrete classes. Rule number 2 is also implemented. We are coding with what? Interfaces. That's great. Yeah, next one. What is the other thing we discussed, guys? Prefer composition over inheritance. So target is assigned to dependent by taking the support of what? Has a property. Indirectly composition we are taking or not, guys? So here composition, rule number 1. Okay, next. Rule number 1. Tell me. Coding with interfaces. Coding with interfaces. What is there? Rule number 2. Coding with interfaces. That is what? Rule number 2. That's great, guys. Come on, everyone. Coding with interfaces. That is rule number 2, guys. This is Flipkart. This is my what? Blue dot, guys. This is my blue dot. Yeah. Acha, here only we can say, guys. Class is taken as a final class. Class is taken as a final class. Yeah, that is what? Rule number 3. Yes, na boss? Okay. Next. All dependent classes are implementing common interface. Implementing common interface. Okay, that is rule number 2, comma. What is this? Rule number 3. That is simply rule number 2 and what? Rule number 3. So that means our code is ready for loose coupling. And rule number 3 is what? Our code is open for extension or not, guys? Definitely our code is open for extension or not, guys? No doubt in that. Our code is definitely open for what? Extend. Convinced with me, my dear. Come on, everyone. Got the clarity, my dear? Super, guys. Tell me here. That is fact. Shall we develop the factory now? Yeah, let's try to understand how to develop the factory here. So let us develop the factory, guys. Here I am taking Flipkart factory. Why name is Flipkart factory? End product is what, guys? We are giving Flipkart class object. We are ultimately giving Flipkart class object or not, guys? My end product is what? Flipkart class, right? That's why Flipkart factory. If it is giving car, car factory. If it is giving biscuit, biscuit factory. If it is giving what? Connection, connection factory. Right, boss? Okay. Flipkart factory. Now tell me, my dear, this you, the whoever wants to use this Flipkart, they want to call methods of this class by creating object for factory class or without creating object for factory class. Then I should take methods as static methods, that two public static methods. Public reason we got it. Client wants to use this class methods outside the class public. They want to use these methods without object, static. Yes, na boss? Now reason. What should be the return type of the method? This method is expecting to return what? Flipkart. We have only one Flipkart. We don't have related classes, right? So we can take Flipkart as the return type, na boss? If multiple related classes are there, then common type as a return type. But right now I want return Flipkart class object and there is only one class of that name. So can I take Flipkart as the return type? Method name your choice, but generally in factory class, method name will be taken as get instance. Why, sir? Are get instance. Instance means object. Get the instance. Get the object. Instance means what? Object. Get the instance. Get the object. Nothing else. Okay. What is the parameter we should pass, guys? Courier type, courier name, courier type, whatever it is. Courier name, courier type, whatever it is, we can pass it or not, my dear. Okay, guys. Tell me. Flipkart factory.java. Factory pattern class. What class, guys? Factory pattern class. Okay, boss. Tell me here, what is this? Public. What is there, guys? Public. Flipkart. Public static. What is there? Public static Flipkart. Get instance. What is there? String courier. String courier. Yeah. Static factory method. Having what logic? Factory pattern logic. What logic, guys? Having factory pattern logic. Simply having what logic, my dear? Factory pattern logic. Comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Okay, now tell me. Create target class object. What object? Okay. Flipkart FPKT is equal to new Flipkart of Flipkart FPKT is equal to new Flipkart of. That is my Flipkart class object or not there. Super. Create one or another courier class object based on the courier name we pass. Based on the courier name we pass. Okay, guys. Now tell me here. If courier equals ignore case. Courier name equals ignore case. What is that? Equals ignore case. What is that name, guys? DTDC. What is there? DTDC. So here I will take courier interface reference variable now, boss. I courier. What is this? Is equal to null. I courier is equal to null. 1 minute, guys. I'll take the name as courier type. Here I will take the name as courier type. Okay, guys. courier type is equal, courier is equal to, tell me, new DTDC of, else if courier type dot equals ignore case. What is there? Equals ignore case. Tell me. Blue dot. Okay. New blue dot of. Else if courier type dot equals ignore case. Next one. DHL. DHL. Courier is equal to, tell me next one. New DHL. New DHL. Control plus shift plus O. Else throw new illegal argument exception. What is there? Invalid courier. Invalid courier name. Blue dot, other than this, we are saying invalid. See, interface reference variable can refer one of its implementation class object. Yeah, here target is there now, boss. So indirectly we are creating dependent class object over here or not, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Next one. Assign dependent class object to target class object. FPKT dot set courier courier. FPKT dot set courier courier. Okay. Return. What is this? Target class object. What object, guys? Return target class object. Return FPKT. Simply and literally written what? FPKT. Are you comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. This is my Flipkart factory or not, guys? Super. Blue dot Java, iCourier dot Java. Everything is happening here or not, guys? Super. Right click, new, what is there? Class. Right click, new class. Strategy DP test. What is there? Strategy design pattern test. Here we are adding the main method. Here we are adding the main method. So client need not to bother about how to create target class object, how to create dependent class object, how to assign dependent to target. Already factory is there doing that work or not, guys? You just need to know how to use a factory. How to use factory? By calling get instance method. He can use factory by simply calling what method, guys? Get instance method. Getting my point? Okay, guys. Get a target class object having, what is this? Dependent class object. Target class object having dependent class object. Flipkart FPKT is equal to Flipkart dot Flipkart factory dot get instance of DHL. Get instance of DHL. This happily gives me Flipkart class object or not? This happily gives me Flipkart class object or not? Just Flipkart object, Flipkart having DHL class object. We are going to get Flipkart object having DHL class object. Is it not interesting, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. Tell me. Invoke the business method. What method, guys? Invoke the business method. String MSC is equal to Flipkart dot MSC. Here I am passing new string array. Okay. I think in this month any festivals are there? Holi is there. Before Holi, one Ugadi is there. I think for Maharashtra and other people is Gudi Padwa. You don't know that festival? That actual Indian festival. That actual Indian festival, one king whose name is, what is that? Salivahana, Satavahana, someone. After occupying almost entire India, and he said, now onwards, new era started. Okay, now onwards, new era started. I think Telugu people knows that story. Balakrishna has made a movie on that also. What is that, guys? Satakarni, right? The actual original festival, guys. It's on 30th March. Yeah, whatever it is. Holi on which day? 14th only. Okay, whatever it is. I think 15th Saturday and 16th is Sunday, right? Yeah. String message fpkt.shopping string array. Tell me here, what is there? Okay. For Holi, what are the things you purchase, guys? White dress. Yes. You will purchase colors. You will purchase colors, right? Yeah, then you will purchase sweets, huh? Sweets will be purchased on that day or not? No sweets? Next. Don't tell that. I understood your body language. Okay, special drink you are talking about, huh? Special drink or special mixture in that drink? Okay, guys. Don't talk about that. It's a professional class, my dear. Control your emotions. Okay. Next one. Kuber Prasad. I said don't talk about that, and you are talking about bonga. My dear, bong. Okay. I was referring that only. Don't talk about that. Yeah. White dress, color, sweets, water guns. Next. Prices, boss. Let's decide the price. White dress, that day they will purchase cheap and best dress only, right? 2000 zero. Next. Colors. 2000 also costly, huh? Okay. Fine. Next one. Colors. 3000. Sweets. 1000 rupees. Water guns. 500 rupees. Water guns. 500 rupees. Why red color? Did I take in Flipkart class, did I take that information as double prices? Yes, double values only I am passing here. Yeah, we have not created the array, I understood. New double array. When I take a new double array, it will look like a array. Otherwise, it look like some raw content, right? Okay, here is not comma 500 zero. Shopping method is having problem, huh? Change method to shopping string array, double array. Yes, I changed this one. Okay, lowercase double. because wrapper double is not taken. They we have taken primitive. Primitive double is taken. Tell me. Sys out what? Message. Whatever message comes, you have to display it or not, guys. See, let us assume factory developed by developer 1, client developed by developer 2. You don't know much about coding, boss. So target class, dependent class. Is just calling one method with courier name. He is getting Flipkart class object having that courier related class object as dependent object. On that he is calling business method, and things are ready over there or not there. So definitely things are ready over here or not, guys. That's great, boss. Tell me. Strategy DP test. Here is my what? Factory. Here is my what? Component. So let's run the application, my dear. Run as Java application. White dress, colors, sweets, water guns are purchased, having prices 2000, 3000, 1500 with bill amount 6500. This is the order ID that is generated. Come on. Order items will be ready to deliver using what? DHL courier service. What service, guys? DHL courier service. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. com.nt.components, com.nt.factory, com.nt.main. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. com.nt.components, factory, and what? Main. Is that clear, guys? Everyone getting my point here or not there? Strategy DP test. That's it. Okay. Shall we run the application now? Okay. So this time I'm trying to run the application with Blue Dart courier service. B data, what we have taken in the factory? Blue Dart completely we have taken. Anyhow, it's not case sensitive. I said equals ignore case. Use equals method without having case sensitivity, right? Here is my Java application, boss. Flipkart, zero param constructor, blue dot class object. Set courier is assigning what? Blue dot object to Flipkart class object. Come on. And deliver method is called. Acha, I think we have not kept SOP in the business method. Let me keep SOP in the business method also. Systrace. What is there? Systrace. This is my strategy DP test. Run as Java application. White dress, color, sweets, water guns are purchased, having these prices with bill amount 6500. Order ID order. Items are ready to deliver using Blue Dart courier service. Using Blue Dart courier service. Are you understanding my statement or not, guys? Right click, run as Java application. I hope you thoroughly convinced with this statement, guys. Got the clarity, my dear? I want reply from you people, guys. Super. Okay. This is what we discussed about the whole process or not, guys? White dress, color, sweets, water guns. So loose coupling is there or not there? Suppose I don't like Blue Dart services after a few days. I want to move to DHL. I want to move to DHL. Super, guys. Now tell me here, strategy DP test run as Java application. So now who is giving delivery, my dear? DHL person is giving delivery of the products or not, guys? DHL person is giving delivery of the products or not, guys? Everyone getting my point there or not there? Super, boss. Come on, everyone. Okay, this is about factory design pattern. What pattern? Which is used internally while implementing strategy. Sir, how can you say my code is open for extension, sir? Very simple. Go to components, guys. Here already DHL is there. Perfect. File, save as. Come on. File, save as. Here, what is there? File, save as. File, save as. You want first flight. What is there? First flight. This is my first flight dot Java. Here is my what, guys? First flight. First flight. What is the class name here? First flight. Here is my what? First flight. Zero param constructor. Here, what is there? First flight. Order ID, order items are ready to deliver using what? First flight courier service. What flight, guys? First flight courier service. So, but we have to improve accordingly this factory pulse also, guys. Once one courier is added, that also should be improved or not. That headache will be there. But this is only for first time. Okay. Even if you move to Spring-based application development, even this headache also can be sorted out. You increase, decrease number of courier service, that will not be a problem. You need not to touch the factory, boss. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Courier type dot. What dot, guys? Courier type dot. Equals ignore case. What is there? Equals ignore case. Equals ignore case. Tell me, my dear, what is that? First flight. First flight. Tell me here, what is there? Courier is equal to new. Where is that? First flight dot. Courier is equal to new first flight dot. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Super, boss. Tell me here, what is there? Strategy DP test. Okay. We have taken what? DHL. Okay. I don't want to take DHL. Go to client application. What application? Client. Here is strategy DP test, guys. In that place, I am taking what? First flight. What is the one I have added here? First flight only. First flight. Right click, run as Java application. White dress colors purchased, having prices this. Order ID, order items are ready to deliver using what? First flight courier service. Simply using what? First flight courier service. So like this, we can make our code ready for expansion also, now, my dear. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, let's see whether this code is given properly to you people or not. Everything is given. Blue dot is there. DTDC is also there. Flipkart class is there. Okay. Flipkart factory is there. Create a target, assign dependent with what? Target. Create a target, assign dependent with what? Target. Strategy DP test. Come on. Super. Assignment also given with you. Implement strategy design pattern on vehicle and engine classes. How many engine? Petrol engine, diesel engine, electric engine. Make all these classes implementing I-engine interface having two methods. What is there? Start engine, end engine. Okay, in target class, I want to have a business method. Start place, end place. In this business method, so we should use start When journey started, engine dot start. When journey ended, engine dot stop. Yes, na boss? Start engine, end engine. Okay, just a minute. I'll change background color. I will make this one as common one. Okay, here I will write engine is injected object, boss. Or let me blank everything then. Yeah, yeah. Here is my what? ENGG dot. What is there? Start engine. Sys out. Journey started from. Journey started from. What is there, guys? Start place. Journey started from start. Right, guys? Okay. Okay, here we can say journey is going on. Here I can say journey is going on. What do you say, guys? Yes, my dear. Okay. End engine. End engine. Tell me. Sys out. Journey ended at destination place. Journey ended at what? Destination place. Are you getting my point? Engine dot start engine. What dot? Engine dot start engine. Engine dot end engine. Everything is perfectly there here or not there? Engine dot start engine, engine dot end engine. System dot journey started from this place. Journey ended at this place. This is my start place, guys. This is my what? Destination. So this is what we need to implement as a assignment. Are you ready for the assignment, my dear? Easy? Okay. So I should be in a position to change from one engine to another engine in my car without disturbing the source code. In future, hydrogen engine comes also, my code should be open for what? Extension. Almost everything is decided. You only have to give the shape of the application. First develop classroom application, then try to complete the assign. As of now, you prefer developing this one using what? Core Java setup only. What setup, guys? Core Java setup. Just a minute. Here, what is the one I am taking? 5th. Today's date is 5th, na? Okay. Yes. So far, we have developed strategy design pattern using Core Java setup. Say something, my dear. Come on, everyone. Yes. Now, listen carefully. We need to implement factory pattern manually. Limitations of implementing strategy design pattern using Core Java. If you take the support of Core Java in the implementation of strategy design pattern, what are the problems that we are going to face? That is what we need to focus now, right? What are the problems that we have to face, guys? We need to implement factory pattern manually, having logic to create target dependent class object and assigning dependent class object to target class object. Manually dependency management. Manually dependency management is happening or not, guys? No support of internal cache maintaining what? Objects. No support of internal cache maintaining the objects. If it is Spring Boss, all Spring Bean objects are maintained in cache for reusability of the objects. Here, no such thing, na boss. You call get instance method 10 time. 10 time target class object created, 10 time dependent class object is created. Though same object we asked for, same object is created multiple times or not. This is really, really bad part or not, guys? No support of internal cache maintaining objects. Super. We need to remember and implement all the rules of strategy design pattern manually. This improves burden on the programmer since he need to take care of multiple things or not, guys. First problem, we have to develop factory, boss. If it is Spring application, or a container itself acting as a factory. Who is loading target class? Container. Who is loading dependent class? Who is creating object for both classes? Who is assigning dependent with the target? So that means container itself acting as a factory now, boss. That's why initial container name is bean factory, boss. Bean factory. Factory to create and return bean objects. So container itself acting as a factory. Do I need to implement separate factory, boss? First problem gone. Second problem, cache support is there. Whenever it creates Spring Bean class object, it is maintaining in internal cache. So because of that, we are getting reusability of the object or not, guys. So second problem is also gone or not gone. Say something, my dear. Come on. Okay, third one. So anyhow, strategy design pattern rules there also you should remember, here also we should remember. But since maximum things are taken care by a container, bit burden on the programmer is reduced or not, guys? Definitely burden on the programmer is drastically reduced here or not, my dear? So that means definitely there is an advantage of what? Implementing strategy design pattern using Spring or not, guys? Okay, how to implement strategy design pattern using Spring? That's a big discussion that I will take up in what? Next session. First, I'll implement without taking support of Maven tool. Then we will learn Maven tool and we'll try to implement same project using what? Maven. Because Maven simplifies your life. Sir, what is the need of Maven? Tell me. Number one, if you add main jar file name, it only search and download all the dependent classes. It only search and download all dependent jars. You need not to worry about manually searching and downloading each and every jar file. Manually, no need of downloading each and every jar file. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. That's the point number one. Point number two. Okay. When you use Maven, automatically you will get a decompiler. Whenever you want to see the source code, you need not to open separately decompiler by going to online. Other day I did, na? Those headaches are not there. Within the tool itself, decompiler is there. Wherever you want, whenever you want, you can start seeing the source code or not, guys. We can definitely start seeing the source code or not. I want reply, my dear. Super, guys. So that's why first we develop this one without using Maven tool. Okay, then we take the support of Maven to simplify project development process. Everyone convinced with me, guys? Come on. Super. Okay, first complete classroom application, then complete the assignment. You complete or not completed classroom application, I don't bother. But you must think about completing what? Assignment. At any cost, you have to complete assignment. When you complete assignment, okay, please keep one post or one comment in the Facebook group. The person, I will write one thing, assignment submission in Facebook. Okay. Okay, assignment submission in Facebook, you keep as a, I will keep on message. Now only I'll keep in front of you. Later I forget, you forget. Right. Come to this discussion. Okay. Dear NTSPBMS. What guys? SPBMS 515 student.